Hey, welcome to Baggy TV. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for being here. This is a channel dedicated to all that is Chelsea. I'll be giving you news, updates, and all the latest surrounding our club. So if you want to stay updated to all that is Chelsea, all you got to do is click that subscribe button and you won't miss a thing. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Ter Stegen and the developments regarding his situation at Barcelona and how that could affect the situation with Onana. I'm also going to be talking about Coutinho and Kai Havertz and the latest regarding their transfer situation. So let's jump into the video, lads. You like the new cut screen? Let me know what you guys think of the cut screen in the comments. Should I stick with this one or should I go back to the old one? It's a work in progress, lads, so let me know what you think. Anyway, regarding Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen hasn't had a contract renewal since 2017. And he's currently discussing his contract with Barcelona. Now, his contract is due to end in the summer of 2022. So he's got a couple of years left on his contract. He's not happy with his current contract, and Barcelona have offered him a contract which he has refused. He doesn't like the contract that's been offered to him by Barcelona, and there are suggestions that he's looking elsewhere. He isn't very happy at Barcelona. Now, we all know Barcelona is going through a financial crisis at the moment, which is a little bit weird and a little bit strange for a club of that stature to be having these kind of issues, but they are, and they are trying to offload some players and sell some players, and adjust the contracts of some players. So Ter Stegen isn't happy, and there is a very good possibility that Ter Stegen is looking elsewhere. Now, if Ter Stegen is looking elsewhere and Chelsea are keen to sign a new goalkeeper or to upgrade their goalkeeper situation, Ter Stegen is a viable option for us to think about. There's also rumours that there are talks going on behind the scenes regards to Ter Stegen, and maybe that is why he isn't so keen to sign a new contract at Barcelona. So we'll need to watch that story quite closely over the next few weeks to see how that develops. Now, if this story does have merit, it's going to have a knock-on effect to another guy that we're looking at, Andre Onana. Andre Onana is a player that's been linked with us quite heavily recently, and I've made a couple of videos on this topic in the past. Andre Onana is a young goalkeeper who is developing quite well. Ter Stegen is also a young goalkeeper by goalkeeping standards. He's only 27. Now, there is a knock-on effect from the Ter Stegen situation to the Onana situation, and I'm going to explain that to you because Onana is a player that we've been linked with quite heavily over the past few weeks, and he does provide a good option for Chelsea because he is the player that could be the one to push Kepa forward and try to improve Kepa, or he could be the player that will replace Kepa because he is of that standard. He can be the replacement to Kepa, or the one that keeps Kepa on his toes. If we were to sign Ter Stegen will be the person who will replace Kepa. Ter Stegen is not going to be second fiddle to Kepa. If we were to sign Ter Stegen, then it would make a lot of sense for Onana to go to Barcelona because that is one of the clubs that he is looking at. So the transfer of Onana and Onana's negotiations will definitely be shaped by what happens with Ter Stegen, because Chelsea will not get Onana and Ter Stegen. They will only be going for one. Now, to be more precise, the future of Kepa will be determined by which goalkeeper we buy. If we buy Ter Stegen, there is no way Kepa has any future left at Chelsea, because Ter Stegen will definitely be the number one. Then if Ter Stegen comes in, Kepa will definitely be on his way out, either as a loan or assigned the second choice goalkeeper status, which he will not be very happy with. So the goalkeeper situation, lads, is one that I can see being impacted quite heavily depending on who we sign in this transfer window coming up. So we're going to keep watching this story and see what happens. Now let's talk about the Kai Havertz situation and the Coutinho situation. I've made a video on Kai Havertz in the past. I think it was a week ago that I made the video on Kai Havertz. Link is up here somewhere. Kai Havertz is a very good player. Kai Havertz is a very young, talented player who adds a lot to Chelsea. But Kai Havertz would come at a high price, 100 million. 100 million is a lot. Whether it's in pounds or in euros, it's a lot of money. And is he worth 100 million? Well, if you've seen my old video, you would know that I don't think he's worth 100 million for various reasons. Coutinho's price is fluctuating. Coutinho's situation is fluctuating because if you're reading the press today and yesterday, you'd come to a conclusion that Barcelona really want to sell the man. If you're reading the press a couple of days before that, Barcelona were not interested in selling him. They were interested in keeping him, playing him as one of their key players next season. We all know why they're doing this. We all know they're trying to hype up the price of Coutinho in order for them to get the maximum monies for him. Now, the fact that Chelsea is showing interest in Kai Havertz has impacted Barcelona's situation and Barcelona's position, because now that Barcelona is seeing Chelsea looking elsewhere, their price is dropping again, and now we're talking about 50 million rather than 75 million that we were talking about, a few days back. Personally, I don't want us to go and get Kai Havertz. Great player. Let's talk about him being the next big German midfielder, the likes of Ballack. He's been compared to Ballack. I loved it when we had Ballack at Chelsea. Ballack was a great player, but Kai Havertz is no Ballack. Will he reach that status? Well, let me ask you a question: is Mason Mount the next Lampard? Will Mason Mount be the next Lampard? We don't know. Might be. We hope so, but he's not there yet. So should we pay Lampard money for Mason Mount? No. Should we pay Ballack money for Kai Havertz? No. And that's the whole thing. I believe that Chelsea needs to address this situation very, very carefully and play the game. Chelsea are very savvy when it comes to transfers. We're all here making these videos and talking about Chelsea should do this, Chelsea should do that. But let's be honest, Chelsea are very savvy when it comes to transfers, and they do their business very, very well. I mean, we have had in the past some big flops, and all you have to do is look at the list of players we have out on loan. You're gonna see some names in there that we should not have purchased during Bakio or being a couple, So Chelsea normally do make good decisions when it comes to transfers, normally, and this transfer period we have a lot of time to look at these players and address these situations and make these purchases properly, in the most self-sufficient and in the most profitable manner for us, because clubs right now are going through problems, financial problems. Chelsea is better. It's better off than a lot of these clubs because, the fact that we had this transfer ban, 2 windows that we were not able to buy, or that we didn't buy any players in, it's meant that we have a little bit more money to spend, than other clubs. But we should spend that money wisely, This Sancho thing, with Borussia Dortmund hiking up the price and not budging. It's not going to hurt us as much as it's hurting other clubs because, if you guys are reading the press over the past couple of days, Man United are re-evaluating the situation regarding Sancho, and they're not prepared to go down this route, apparently. Well, that's really good for us because it means that we can make an offer that will be accepted because there is no one else able to make an offer for this player, or anybody else who's interested in this player is able to make an offer for this player. You understand? So, oh man, I've talked a lot, but you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say here, right? And I think so. In a nutshell, guys, I think Coutinho is still the better option than Kai Havertz, because you get in someone who is more advanced in their career, has been there, has done that, and you know where you're going to get Coutinho. And it's going to come for half the money that you're going to pay for Kai Havertz. So for me, it's Coutinho. Ter Stegen or Onana. Personally, I'd like to go for Onana. I know the Ter Stegen situation is probably more favourable because of the goalkeeper we're going to get. But the way I look at it is Kepa and his situation. And I want to see someone who will give Kepa a run for his money rather than open the door for Kepa and tell him to leave the club. Because Ter Stegen coming in would mean Kepa going out. Onana coming in would mean they'll both stay and they'll both fight it out. I know some of you guys were saying that Onana, if he comes, he will probably take the number one shirt because of his caliber and his experience, etc., etc. Well, that's what I like to see. I like to see that that competition, and I believe the level of Onana, the level of Kepa, it would mean that they would compete for the number one shirt rather than one of them be leaving. Ter Stegen, different story. Hope you guys have enjoyed my video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on my video. And tell me what you guys think of my cut screen. If it's good or if I should go back to the old one. Anyway, lads, have a good day. I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out.